Hello everybody, this is Solution9 here. I have a major announcement to make, and I just checked on my Google account, and it stated not just people viewing my videos, but also people viewing, my profile and stuff. I've had more than 23,000 people view my stuff. That's a lot of people. I just want to say thank you for supporting it, supporting me, and checking it out. I really appreciate that. And today we are going to review something called the Sony PlayStation. Now, I used to own one of these a long time ago. A long time ago. Not really. Back in 2012 I did. Until it stopped working completely. And I had to sell the console. And now I got one again. So, first of all, we're going to go through the console. You have your power button. You have your reset button. You have memory card 1. Memory card 2, controller 1, controller 2. On the back you have, this is a parallel where you connect another console or like a Game Shark. A serial port, like for RGB out. AV out, which also can use S-Video. And it has AC out. And then we have the open button. Test Drive 5. What a great game. Now, with this great game, I'm actually going to play some gaming music, so that way we all have something fun to listen to. And I'm sorry, my ear's been weird lately. And I'm going to play the Sonic CD, Palm Tree Panic Zone. Even though Sega is not part of Sony in a way, up until the PlayStation 2. This console was released in 1994 in November of 1994. 4 weeks after the Sega Saturn release. Sega Saturn released 4 weeks before this thing did. So, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, this thing released. And this thing sold so much more. In those 4 weeks, Sega sold 80,000 units. In 1 whole week, this thing sold 100,000 units in 1 week. 1 week. The Sega Dreamcast in 1 week sold 500,000 units in 1 week compared to the 100,000 units that the PlayStation sold in 1 whole week. Or the first day, I think. It says in its history, I haven't been able to get too far into it. It is the first major disc-based console that was released, I believe so. I don't know about the CDI. I'm not typically sure. Take that back. No, 3DO I think was. I think the 3DO released before Sega. I mean not the Sega, but Sony. No, this was the first ever Sony platform. My bad. First Sony platform to be released. First ever was, I think, the 3DO. I'm pretty sure. So, .3DO was the first. So there we go. And Sega, and this was the first ever Sony platform to be released. On the Sony. My bad. First ever Sony platform to be released. And it used disc. So it could have a lens. And there's the lens right there. Now, old models that people used to have back in the days. Back in the day, people who used to have the old models, the lens stopped working because it was made of cheap hard plastic. This one, however, I don't think it was. I actually had to go look when this one was released. This one released in 1997. So you can look at the bottom, and I'll even show you where it's located at. Look right there. Bring it up a little bit closer so you guys can see it. It says May 1997. That's when this was released, in 1997. I also have a couple of games I can go through. But first, they also have a memory card, which the memory card I'll do a separate review on. So, let's go ahead and, since you guys just saw Test Drive, NASCAR, Robotron X, this was a good one before Retro 64 released. Mad 99, Dark High Trilogy, that's a good one right there. Just a few games, and some games, just to show you NASCAR for example, they come in nice little jewel cases, and you know, come in things just like this, and you just put them in, and there you go. Now, are these consoles worth buying? Yes, they are. But here's the thing. You can also buy a PlayStation 2 and a PS3, and you can also play the discs on them. On the PlayStation 4, you can't. If you go and get a PS TV, PS Vita, or PSP, I don't know if they do it on PSP no more, but PS Vita or PlayStation TV, you can download the titles. It's like $6 a piece, I believe. Or Final Fantasy is like $10. But yeah, you can do that. So it's really, really cool the way you don't have to go out and buy the systems. I like buying the systems because I like old times. It makes me feel really great. Is it worth buying? Yes, it is. Just for classics and stuff like that. If you are willing to buy it, it's really good. You can literally buy this for really like 3/4 of the original cost. Literally. Original cost of these consoles, if you want to try to buy it in like a nice collector's edition, like I'll even look it up for you right now. And these songs I'm listening to, or letting you all listen to as well, are Nintendo songs, because I'm a huge fan of Nintendo. But if you get a PS1 console, like on Amazon, you can literally buy them online for like 3/4 of the original cost. So, yeah, just these consoles are $16, I think, just for the system without the box and all that kind of stuff. But if you get it, which I'm gonna look it up, collector's items, I'm gonna look it up for you real quickly. Because if you want it with the box and everything, like, very good, I'm actually going to try to find it complete in box for you. Finding a PS1 complete in box is extremely difficult. I can tell you that right now, it is very difficult. I just dropped my game. Buying a PS1 complete in box is extremely rare to find, as far as I know. Yeah, it usually goes for about $80. That's not even brand new. That's just used. Brand new, I think, goes for around like $130. So if you want a brand new console and you're willing to pay $130 for it, that is totally up to you. If you want a complete in box, like I said, they are 3/4 of the original cost. Not complete in box, but used. Complete in box are literally like 1/4 of the cost of what you really would be paying. So you only get a little bit of it off. But if you just buy it straight with no box or anything, used. Now some game places down here in Virginia called Bits and Pixels, they sold this exact model, I think complete in box, for $40. That is completely cheap. They also had one that was the ps1, ps1, the little smaller one. That was complete in box. I believe that was either $40 or $50. So if you find it in box, complete in the box, get it, because they're extremely rare to find. Would I recommend this? Yes, I would. For just retro or casual or hardcore gamers alike, I would definitely recommend it. But other than that, not too sure. But then again, I really don't know. It's solely up to you guys. It's solely up to you if you guys want to do that. I can't tell you what you can and can't buy, you know. But this is just for me. I would not buy this complete in box used. I would actually buy it brand new. That is extremely hard to find though. Like Amazon has it. I believe they go for about $130 on there. I'm not entirely sure. You would actually have to check. Some online websites that sell products like this, depending on what they sell, depends on what you can find. Used and new from $16, but brand new is from $190. Like I said, about $130, depending on where you buy it from. The new one includes a console, 2 controllers, memory card, AV, power cord, Crash Bandicoot Ward, brand new sealed, and instruction manual. Fast shipping. I believe the other one also uses the same thing. Yes, includes console, 2 controllers, memory card, AV, power cord, Crash Bandicoot Ward, brand new sealed, and instruction manual. Fast shipping. Yes. So some of them go for around depending on where you buy it from. I know eBay goes brand new for about $130. So like I said, it is 1/4 of the cost if you want to buy it in the box used, but it is 3/4 of the cost if you just want to buy it straight up without the box, wrapped up, you know, the console to go. You get 3/4 of the original cost. So if you guys want it, go out there and get it. There are plenty of them in the ps1. They do become more expensive than this one. They actually run for about $40 to $45. There are plenty of them out there. They're just high in demand. You actually have to go look, but there are plenty of these out there. Thanks, guys. I'm just letting you guys know about that, and thank you guys so much.